On my way over here, I was really nervous because I felt like I was actually going to be really naked in front of the camera, even though I had a turtleneck on and jeans. But I didn't let myself put any makeup on or do any prep work to my face. I ate a lot of salt and sugar in the last couple of days before this. All the things that in the past I've been a little more disciplined about. I didn't even really wash my face or anything, and it just felt really vulnerable. I'm 41 and I've never had any face surgery or Botox or fillers or implants or things of that nature. I think I've just had some facials and put cream on my face every day, and that's about it. I don't know what the future will bring. I feel a pressure and a curiosity towards doing all that stuff, mainly from society, also from my business. I guess I just kind of wanted a record of what my face looks like untouched right now. Yeah, I don't know if I'll do those things later down the line. I also just kind of wanted a record of my wrinkles. When I look in the mirror, I have all those critical voices in my mind about everything in my face and things people have told me. I try to remind myself that I earned my stripes. These creases around my eyes are from mainly squinting. When I was on a surfboard, every sunset I would squint, and I feel like that's a good thing. And the wrinkles around my mouth are from smiling. Those are good stripes to have. The wrinkles between my eyebrows, which are often referred to as 11s, are from being confused or concerned very often by the world and people and situations I've lived through. The lines in my forehead are usually from being surprised or when my face lights up, my eyebrows lift and they create those crinkles. Yeah, life is surprising sometimes, for better, for worse. That's a map of my wrinkled face. And I think every day about what I should do, if I should erase them or increase them as I live my life. When I look in the mirror, I think of these things that people have told me in the past that have sadly just stuck with me in my brain. And so when I look at my face, I often think of the dermatologist. I went in to get a wart removed off of my knee when I was 26. I noticed his fancy new car in the garage when I was parking. He immediately looked at my face and put his pointer finger, circled it, and said, "What do you do for a living?" And I said, "I'm an actress." And he said, "I was afraid you were going to say that." And then he said, "You need fillers, Botox, and a chemical peel, stat." I was 26. Just recently, a friend said after a certain age, in your 40s, you need bangs or Botox to hide your forehead if you want to be in film. I have thought about those two choices ever since. But right now, I don't really want bangs and I don't really want Botox. It seems super expensive for only lasting for 3 months. And there's a lot of things I'd like to do with my hard-earned dollars other than pay my rent. I also just don't want to go and sit in a chair and get needles in my face, and I just don't want to. I would rather go on a walk with my dog. And that doesn't mean I have judgment towards people who do that. They look great, and I get it. I guess I just wanted to be a voice for anyone who didn't want to do that, because I just am not really seeing those faces or hearing those voices. But really, I'm not saying these things to offend anyone or be judgmental. I had a friend that I really looked up to tell me that she and her friends weren't going to follow me anymore on social media because they felt judged by me for not wanting to do Botox. She said, any woman who's told you they haven't had Botox is lying. I've thought about that ever since. Every time I look in the mirror, I think about that. I guess I just wanted to say that I haven't done that stuff yet. I might never, I might do it, but I'm not lying. I haven't touched my face. This is me. I think about how much money I should be spending on my face in terms of the messages I'm picking up on a lot. And it's daunting to me how much money women, people spend. And again, I think it's cool if it makes you happy, genuinely happy, but I think that if you're spending that money to just keep up with the societal norm that's not even realistic, maybe don't. I have a friend who's done a lot. She looks great. She doesn't look plasticky, but you know, she's in debt with the facelifts and the Botox and everything, and I just, I hope it makes her happy. I don't know that it does. And I think of her a lot. How much do we spend on this? And should we be, or do we want to spend that money on something else? My mom is from a different generation. She hasn't touched her face. She's in her 70s and has the appropriate amount of wrinkles that a 70-year-old person would have, and she's beautiful. And I'm grateful to her for leading the way for me. I'm grateful to her for being an example that I can look up to.